guys, welcome. Right now we are going on a tour of Doha, Qatar. So the driver is waiting down. I'm here at Raffles. Make sure that I have my keys. Yes, I
that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great.
So it's the same way when I come back. I want you to see the elevator too. There's nobody in here. This is it.
You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Oh yeah, they are informed today.
We have come to the place. Now we are heading towards the main city of Qatar. Now this place is called the Cornish area. This area is called the West Bay.
West Bay.
West Bay area. Yeah. Here you will see lots of tall buildings around. Mostly the buildings are the government, owned by the government. Like these are the ministries, government offices. And then we're gonna find here the commercial area as well. Like in the front, as you can see, this whole place in the front. That's Qatar's first shopping mall, called the City Mall, City Center Mall. This was the first shopping mall was built in this place.
And that's owned by the government.
Well, no, it's not owned by the government. These buildings are owned by the government, but those are the ministries, the government offices. In the back, you can find lots of accommodation areas as well. Like we have the hotels in this part, apartments in this area.
So the Marriott in the back will work.
So from here, you can see this is all the city center, Doha. On the top, you can see it's mentioned there as well.
City Center Doha.
Yeah, that's a shopping mall.
It's nice, beautiful. How many is it? 3 levels?
Yes.
3 levels. I see it says municipality, Ministry of Municipality over here.
So mostly the Qatari men's and women's are working in these ministries. Men's are mostly in the armed forces, and the women's mostly, they are also serving the armed forces, but it's not like, a must thing that you have to train for the army. It's not as such here in Qatar.
It's by choice.
It's by choice. So mostly men's, they have a trend to go to serve in the armed forces, because for such you don't require that much education. Like after school, end of your school, you can join.
And the military.
But they do have military colleges as well, where they
academies.
From where the officers get the degree as well.
But those who want to move up on the ranks, I guess.
Of course, the commissioned, which you call the commissioned officers. On the front, you can see one building. This is called the Sheraton Hotel. This was the first hotel was built here in 1982. So during that time, nothing was around. So this was the first building was built here.
Before, wow.
So from this signal, road starts, which we call the Cornish. Cornish is a 7-kilometer track. So almost it covers the whole city of Doha. Cornish.
So it's like a loop?
It's like it's like a 7-kilometer track. In that they cover almost the whole city of Doha.
Looking at that hand over there, that's where is that?
That's the award given to the King of Qatar, for there's no corruption.
So it was given by
the world, some authorities who used to see the things that which country have the corruption, which country has no corruption. So based on that, they have given this award to the King of Qatar. Now, ma'am, the basic or the trend in these countries where we don't have the democracy, the king, he's the final authority. So what happened here, when the king dies, only then the brother or the son is going to take the position. So what happened at this time, the father stepped down by himself and he transferred his power to his son. So this time, at this time you will see the king's father is still alive,
Okay.
but he stepped down by himself.
That was smart of him, so he can get to enjoy.
He's given his transfers power to his son, and he is quite young, like he's in the 40s.
Oh, he's young.
And,
So he was a king since he was how old? Like 19, 18?
no. I mean, like in 2013.
Just recently.
Yeah, he got this position. Now we are on the. So the vision of the new king is like, you know, he's a highly educated guy.
How old is he?
He's like around. I told you that in the 40s he's right now.
Oh, that's the son.
The son.
Oh, I thought that was the father. I was like, wow.
Father, no, I'm talking about the son,
The son.
the current king.
Okay.
So he has a vision, and like you can see that in a very short period of time, even they have conducted the world biggest event, which is the FIFA World Cup.
That was here in 2022? Was it
2022,
FIFA?
22,
Okay.
yes. Like people were having lots of negative things in their mind before coming to Qatar, and they're thinking that how come this small country can conduct this kind of a big. Even we also have some confusions that how we gonna settle all these people in this place. Like the world comes to watch the game here, but they have excellently, you know, have done everything so smoothly that there was no hustle bustle around, and everything goes so smoothly. And during the FIFA, I always ask the guests about the place, about the people, about the country, and nobody have to say anything wrong about the Qatar.
That's good.
Like Qatar is one of the safest place in the world, you can say, especially for the kids and for the women, and go anytime, anywhere, without any trouble. So during the FIFA World Cup, this road was closed for the traffic purpose. And they have introduced the scooties during that time. On your right hand side, this building, this is called the Qatar Post Office. For the internet, this place was really busy. You know, you have to write the letters to communicate with the people.
To get some stamps and
Of course. The new generation might don't know about
WhatsApp
the
and
importance
everything.
of the post.
Everything is on social media now.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a good thing for things to develop and progress because of technology.
Next, this is called the VIP stand.
Okay.
You can see lots of chairs they have kept over here. Now, when Qatar celebrates its Independence Day on 18 December every year, so the king and the other VIPs, they come and sit here and witness the parade of their armed forces. Like on this road, you'll see the army. On the sea, you can see the navy, and on the air, you can see the air force. So all the three armed forces,
all of them will be parading.
parade on this part.
That's every year.
Every year.
On the 18th of December.
And then the king walks around, wave hand to the people, get closer to the people for the pictures and lots of things, you know.
That's nice.
Now to the next on your right hand side, this is the king's office where he works. This place is called Diwane Amiri.
Divani Amidi.
Yeah, that's the king's office. It got two parts. That is in the back. That's a new part, and when you get closer to the front, that's the old part of that office. Of this one, because you won't see all the time.
The parade. What is
Like
this?
it's like to show the thing is like, you know.
Change of guard?
No, it's like, you know, that's a royal place. So just you have to get some. You can bring the window down for the video in that way. So they're gonna walk around to this part like for 1 hour.
1 hour.
Yes, it's like they're doing it like for 1 hour in the daytime, and the whole area. This you can see this is comes under the king's office.
And that's the big sign you were talking about. Or the big sign.
I don't want to come to this part first because I have seen the camera, so I thought that I'll give you just you can get some picture from the side.
I got lucky. You said they don't do this often, yeah?
Every day, but this time, and then one in the morning around 9 a.m. to 10.
It's a good timing.
You will see everything very well organized in this part. So now we are in the old part of Qatar. Now here you won't see much African guys in this part. Mostly gonna see the people from Asia, from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, and then you find people from Africa as well in this part. Because we are in the city right now.
I see. The old city.
Or city.
So all the natives of the Qataris
Yeah.
work in the new city where we just came from. Because those are
I told you that they're working in the armed forces plus
the ministries.
the ministries, the government sectors. It's very rare you might find somebody who's working in the private sector.
Mostly here, private sector.
So they are, they are qualified to become a doctor, engineer, men and women both. And then they are they're serving as a teacher as well as most of them also working in the oil and gas industry. Like the first priority they always give to their people first. It doesn't mean that they are not well qualified; they are also qualified, and like they study, even they go abroad to obtain the degree, different fields. So on our left hand side, this is the place. It's called the Souq Waqif, the old market we're gonna visit.
Starting to get busy, or is it busy throughout the whole day?
No, it's gonna start busy as the sun goes down.
The sun goes down.
During the daytime, you won't find that much people, even in this area as well. Now, the next car you can see, this is from Saudi Arabia. From the number plate, we can recognize that one. Qatar is sharing a border only with Saudi Arabia. So, us and for Saudis, like for all the GCC countries, they're almost connected to everyone. Like Qatar is only sharing a border with Saudi Arabia. If somebody wants to travel from here to Saudi Arabia, we do have a border. By road, we can travel to Saudi Arabia. From Saudi Arabia, we can go to Oman, we can go to UAE, we can go to Bahrain.
That's good.
Yeah, and they are trying to organize one kind of a visa, like people having the working visa. So those people can obtain that visa. From that visa, they can travel all those.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, like, is there a passport for all those countries, like just one passport?
No.
You just have to get a visa every time you
For
go to
these people, they don't require a visa.
Oh, okay.
The GCC countries.
No more time will be like...
If you might see, it's mentioned KSA on your right hand side. It's very small.
Right on top of XTR?
Yeah. On the side.
On the side that goes down.
KSA,
okay.
Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Wow. You just drive their cars in here and drive their cars.
Even we can do the same in Saudi Arabia and other countries as well. In those countries.
That's really good. That's awesome.
For us, it's like we have to pay a fee. We'll get a visit visa, which is valid for 1 year. So we can go anytime. Do you get the vacation that long? Like a year vacation where you can go and spend the whole year? Well, for me, ma'am, I'm not working with it's my own job. It's my own work.
It's your business.
It's my own business, so I can do
whatever you want. That's the beauty about being a business person, entrepreneur. You make your own schedule.
I have a background working as an HR all my life.
Oh, cool.
So there was a time like I said, enough, I cannot take pressure, so I left the job and then I started this work, and now it's like almost 3 years now.
Wow, what a blessing, right?
Yeah.
It's a blessing, it is indeed.
It's like, there is something like every month you get a salary, so you think that you'll get the money in your pocket every month. But in the business, it's like sometimes you have good money and sometimes you don't have nothing.
Yeah, but I feel like it's best to...
Yeah, but that's a blessing that I'm happy with that. Anyways, the road which we are on is called the Bank Street. So all these are the banks on your right hand side, even on the left side as well.
Which one of these is the major bank that...
For me, the commercial bank.
The commercial bank, okay. So for
my account is in this bank.
That's why you biased, huh?
But the thing is like that, if I have whatever I require, I don't need to go to the bank for anything. Like even for the checkbook, even if you want a new pay card, go to the ATM machine and everything you're gonna get from there. You don't need any kind of a requirement. You have to submit cash, or you withdraw the cash, or you want to submit like the checks, whatever. I mean, you don't have to require to go to the bank for anything. By the ATM, you can do all these work.
Yeah.
It's a plus point for the technology.
You know, it's good. I say technology is always good when it's working. To go back to the manual stuff, it's good.
Don't think that my head's on straight. Gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an X-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight.
Are you interested to see the what you call stadium?
It's passing by, I guess. If it's not out of the way.
So like it will take 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
There's like something unique about that stadium. That's why I want you to see that one.
Was that the main stadium that they had the FIFA?
Of course, they have built 8 stadiums for the FIFA, not one.
8?
Yeah.
Oh.
And these all are all over this.
Is there different?
We have in the south, we have in the north, we have in the east, we have the west. Like all parts of Qatar, we have those all 8 stadiums.
So what's special about this one we we're going to see?
I won't tell you.
Oh.
You have to see by yourself. Question on that.
Hopefully I'll find out when I get there. I won't go.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So back here now you can see the people. Mostly you find the Asian people around.
So is this like rush hour? Mostly people get off work around 4 or 5?
As the sun goes down, like by starting from 3, offices start going to close. The best thing about Qatar is like the people woke up early in the morning, like by 6, 7, 8, max 8, 8:30. Everyone
Is at work
on their works. Labor class, they're supposed to be on their sites like 6, 6:30. And then again the next, like the office people, 7, 7:30, 8, 8:30 max. Even the king's also in his office by that time.
Get to sleep in. That's the key.
So it's quite a headache job.
Wow. Yeah.
So in this part you will see all, I told you, like the Asian people.
Well, I haven't seen anyone African.
Mostly the Africans you're gonna find working as a security.
It's for the men mostly.
Yes. And women you might find in the catering.
Okay.
Yeah. Even in the security as well.
Any nurses or?
Well, mostly we do have nurses here, mainly from India, Philippines. Teachers also in a similar way, like it depends now in what sort of schools the children are going. Like in the Arabic school, you find mostly the Arabic Chians, Syrians, those kind of like people they are working in the. Then if you go to international schools, then you find mostly people coming from UK, from America.
Teaching English.
Because we have like the British curriculum, American curriculum, French curriculum.
For the international schools, yes.
Because mostly you're gonna find only
Security.
yeah. Any kind of thing happens to that guy, they will just call the sponsor, get your guy and present him here. So, nobody can come just like that. There's no such kind of thing. It's called the free visa. Of course, there are some now. They have changed lots of laws. Like in the old time, before the FIFA, actually, when you have to travel to your country or anywhere, you have to take the exit permit, which need to be signed by the sponsors.
If you're leaving the country.
Yeah. Otherwise, you cannot
Come
go
back.
outside. No, you cannot even travel.
Oh,
You need the exit permit. The Arabic is called khuruj.
wow.
So this law they have now, cancelled or abandoned. No more is it required. You just
You can
get
just
your
leave and
ticket
come back.
and you can travel whenever you want.
Okay. Wow.
But most of the times,
yeah.
it's for easy for. It's a grip. Like you have invested on the people, they are working with you. And now, if they want to travel, if they want to leave, cannot leave unless you sign that document for them that okay, I'm giving you the time to travel.
That must have been
Now it's like the guy is working with your company and you have invested a lot, and in no time you just know that the guy has already left the country without giving you any information.
Oh, okay.
So there are things like there are laws. There other thing like if you want now you're working in a company and the other company is giving you a good package. Here before it was you cannot change your sponsorship until the sponsor allows you to change your sponsor.
So yeah,
This rule also no more required for that rule now. Now it's like, if you want to, if you get another opportunity to work with another company, so in that case, what you need to do, just resign. You have to serve 2 or 3 months. Once you have completed that time, you can that company and move to another one. On your left hand side, that's the stadium I'm talking about. The name of the stadium is 974. Even you can see it's mentioned in the front as well. 974 stadium. Now the question is why it's called 974. First thing about that 974 is that they have used 974 shipping containers to build the stadium.
so it's made of shipping containers.
Yeah.
The metal from the the containers themselves. I see.
Even though you can see the front mention 974 Qatar 2022.
What? That's
Question.
fabulous. Whose idea was that?
I have a question for you. Now you tell me why the number is 974. Why it's not 970? Why it's not 975? Why is 974? Because you can see they have space to keep some more containers, right?
Golly, 974.
So
I can't think. Gotta help me out. Why 974? What's the significance of 974? Is it something in the Quran?
no, it's not related to Quran or Islam anyway.
So
And use these kind of 974 shipping containers to build the stadium. So whatever they have built here, they use only the shipping containers. Even the ticket boxes as well, the entrance of the stadium as well, you can see they have used the shipping containers.
How do they keep them cool?
All the stadiums, ma'am, here are fully air conditioned. You can see the African are here as well.
Yeah, taking picture. I can take a picture.
Of course,
At the 974 stadium.
let me go to that side so we can get closer, so we can take a picture of the stadium as well as this container as well.
Wow. I'm still trying to figure out what 974
It's very easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very easy.
974.
Heading code of Qatar in 97.
Record. Can't record. What?
Picture of the building is from the exterior of that building. You can see it's as similar as the desert rose.
Reminds me of that building in is it Australia? Sydney, Australia? Is it a rose as well?
I'll show you the desert rose, how the desert rose looks like. On your right hand side, ma'am, this is the Cornish area. Now the people in the evening, they come to walk around, do the fishing, jogging, exercise, whatever. They have a track. It will remain till end, like till from the Sheraton. The track goes till the Sheraton, we have started from there. So this whole area is called the Cornish Road.
Cornish Road.
Main on this road, we're going to move to see another place is called the Doha Old Port.
The old port.
Yeah.
Like a porting, is it a hub? A porting hub?
Like it was a port, like during the old time, whatever Qatar is importing from the world, it's coming from this side. Now they have made another port in the south part of Qatar, so that's why they have, make this place for the tourists. So the temperature we are having normally here is like 40 to 50 in between. During the summertime, the temperature goes 50 and humidity. Even though you'll see they have maintained the place as green as possible. So they work really hard to make the place green as possible, and because of that you can see the temperature gets down. Now here you can see.
That helps. What do they put? They do irrigation, like underground irrigation to keep it green?
Yes, they have kept very smartly the small black pipes everywhere, and they have fixed the time. So from that time the water start coming out, like the sprinkles comes out, and the water the whole area. They have the maintenance team always available to work. This whole area is called the Doha Old Port.
How old port?
Now here on your right side you can see even they have installed the size machines. So you can see as the sun goes down, Families come with their kids
to exercise,
to play, to walk, to jog, whatever they want. They can do it in this part.
Cool. Those are like individual. Those are companies that does the tours, the yachts. The individual yacht, or that's for the companies that do the tour. Or Doha Port, right there. Yeah. Got it.
So here even they use the containers to build the shops, the rest areas as well.
And these shops will be open later in the evening?
It's open right now.
It's open right now? Oh, like how it's so colorful. They're all so colorful.
I made this attraction for the tourists. So now the season starts, like we are having lots of cruise ships coming to Qatar. And I will show you right now the place where the ships comes and stops, arrival and the departure area. So these buildings are newly built, but in a way, old designs.
These are new?
Yeah, these all are new buildings.
How new?
They like after the FIFA.
After 2022, so yes. 2023, just a year, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
They're colorful
the pharmacies, too. We have the mini markets, we have coffee shops. Okay, then we have the restaurants here.
So, if an individual who is not a Qatari, they want to have business, they go about getting to establish their business here?
You have to find a Qatari guy
who sponsor you,
who's going to it's like, you know,
partnership.
It's 51-49 ratio. That's the departure and arrival of the in this part. I can see lots of Africans around. How come? Can you see can you see those girls around?
It's Saturday, I guess.
Saturday is off the. So in this area, these all are mostly the offices. This is a business area, you can see. So mostly you'll find no residential area in this part. So these are mostly the ministries and the banks and the offices in this part.
So we're just on the other side of where you were showing.
And from the Sheraton to this part is called the West Bay area.
West Bay.
Yeah, this area is called the West Bay, where we have seen the hotels, shopping mall, and then the residential buildings, ministries, banks, everything in this part you can see. Now, if you come to this area, see those high-rise buildings around. Now that's the area is called the Pearl.
The island?
There's the man-made island. So the executive class of Qatar is living in this part. The Qataris, the natives, locals, no.
The executive
class,
like CEOs of
CEOs, directors, managers, senior engineers, those kind of people, mostly from Europe, from America. Those people are living in that part of the.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was in the restaurant last night and they were showing me island, but they said they are royal. They live close to the. I was like, oh, they live close to the island, to the people, because I thought they will live.
They have. We're going to visit this once we finish from the of Qatar.
Okay. Beautiful spot. You see everything from here.
Yeah. So Qatar import wheat from Australia. So that's a place where the vessels come with the tons and tons of wheat, and then they do the process in this part to make the wheat, to make the flour, and then even they have the baking unit as well in this part, from where they prepare the breads, muffin, cakes, lots of stuff in this part, and from there they distribute or like all over the city. Like
it's a good thing that the process they are on, products.
We do have lots of other bakeries as well, but this is like owned by the government. You know about the Arabic bread, which they call the khubus in the Arabic language. Khubus means the bread, the Arabic bread. So for 1 real, you get like 10 pieces of that.
Just 1 real?
For 1 real.
I was asking the think I got like gum because I wanted change from the airport. And the gum was like 30 riyals.
Depends which gum you are looking for.
Just like a little container.
If you go to these kinds of places, of course, they'll charge you a lot.
I was like, wow.
But take to a place You'll see the prices by yourself. Now, you can see this red truck over there. The other one is it's mentioned QFM, Qatar Floor Mill. So,
The ones that will be distributing.
so yeah, they are like you will see hundreds of these kinds of vehicles around. So on your right hand side, you can see lots of things around on the top. It's a baking unit where they are preparing the breads all the time, and when they prepare it, they pack. They have the packaging from there, and from then, these kind of red trucks, they take all that stuff and then distribute all over the city.
The supermarkets?
In the supermarkets, in the grocery shops. Left hand side, there's another one of the natives' house.
In downtown. Is it, would they call this downtown area?
Yeah.
That's a nice feeling. I should say.
And in the front, there's a hospital for the limbs and joints. Only related to that orthopedic stuff. If somebody have accident and then he have to go for on a regular basis for the treatment, so that's a place. Physiotherapy or to check their limbs and stuff like that. So that's a place. It is owned by the government. We have like both things. We do have the hospitals and we do have the government hospitals.
So do the non-natives, the non-Qataris?
For us, we have to pay certain amount. It's like 10 or 20%.
Okay.
And rest are taken care by the government.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can't and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. Gas in the back, off the side, never less. She's so bad, hit the chair, fade the black. Let's hit the gas in the back, off the side, never less. She's so bad, hit the chair, fade the black. Let's hit the gas in the back, off the side, never less. She's so bad, hit the chair, fade the black. Let's hit the gas in the back, off the side, never less. She's so bad, hit the chair, fade the black.